Good morning. Blessings. Don't mind my hair, folks. I'm going to do a treatment today, so I don't have my wig on or my do-rag. Let this shit get some air, you know what I'm talking about? So, recently, my oldest son got into it with his dad, and I did some commentary on it. It's been 5 days, and his dad still hasn't called me and told me anything about what has happened between him and my son. My son has been staying at his grandma's house, and he's been staying at a friend's house, because the last thing that I want to happen is for this motherfucker to send the police to my house, because he's a bitch like that. He's done shit like that in the past. And I told my son that I gotta file this paperwork at the courthouse and do it the right way before he comes home, because he's supposed to be home on Monday. Which I think he should probably come home sooner than that. That's worrisome to me. The last thing that I want is for my son to run away and not come home. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't want to be with the other parent. And this ain't the first time that the dad has, I guess, got in his face, choked him out or whatever. I can't be having my son be subjected to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fair. As a parent, you're supposed to protect your kids the best way you can. And I have to go and protect my son. Now, I've been debating about going down to the police station and filing a report, but that's not going to help his dad in his situation. You get what I'm saying? And maybe he do need to sit in jail and get an assault charge. You know what I'm saying? But what does that solve? You know what I'm saying? I will let him live his best life without the child involved. This motherfucker recently got married. I think maybe the issues have a lot to do with the wife, and motherfuckers just ain't saying stuff. This shit is just crazy to me. I didn't think in 16 years that I would be having to deal with some bullshit with a baby daddy. And this is why I tell folks, don't you protect yourself, This motherfucker knocked me up and shit, and he didn't want me. And I'm okay with that. But for you to not do right by my child, I'm not okay with that. I told his ass a long time ago, he could walk away, but financially, he's always going to be obligated. This motherfucker then swindled his way into not paying child support. So since you want to do that, go ahead and relinquish your rights. I will continue to take care of my child like I've been doing and not worry about you. Because at the end of the day, my child is not a paycheck, and he's not there for your entertainment. This motherfucker is trying to get him into baseball because he sees it as a meal ticket. And he's told my son things. Oh, I had you because you were black. You smell like that because you're black. You look like that because you're black. You act like that because you're black in your ghetto, and where your mom lives at or whatever. You're never going to amount to shit. Let me tell you something. You make opportunities for yourself. And a lot of the shit, it's all in who you know. So when you say shit like that, it really pisses me off, because it's like, damn, nigga, you done burnt all kinds of bridges up with people. And when you hear about these niggas on the streets and shit, you don't never hear nothing good, nothing positive. It's always bullshit. So I just pray that the Lord and my grandma in heaven, keep my baby safe, and make it possible for us to not have to deal with this motherfucker no more. Because I think my baby's had enough. And I feel bad for more or less not pushing him towards them, but, trying to get them to get to know him. Because at the end of the day, it's a real fucked up feeling not to know where you come from. And for those that do know where they come from and shit, that's a blessing. Shit, my dad died when I was 25 years old. And I didn't find out until 10 years later, when I was having my third child. And it was still as devastating, you know what I'm saying? Because he'll never know my kids, he'll never know me. He just will never know. So rest in peace, James. Thank you for your donation. But I don't think that my child should have to suffer like this anymore. And he doesn't tell me a lot of things because he knows that I'm going to be angry. And I go knock on people's doors. I don't play games like that when it comes to my kids. And this is the reason why I've been holding back, because my son is not being completely honest about what his dad is doing to him over there. I would be in jail. So, like I said, I guess I'm the bad one, because I got to make hard decisions and stuff. And it's just sad that folks just don't get it,